Hi everybody and welcome to this first video in more of a fitness Q&A sort of series that I'm going to be doing. And to jump right into it, this first video is going to be on the difference between fat loss and weight loss. Now some of you might already know the differences and all the things I'm going to say, but watch it just in case you might learn something new, or in case you just need a little bit of a refresher to remind yourself that you're good. Starting out, I'm just going to go ahead and define the terms that we're going to be using so you know first and foremost what we're talking about. So weight loss. When we talk about our weight, our body weight, this is the combined sum of everything that we are. So that's going to be our skin, our bones, our hair, our muscle, our fat, our organs, the water we drink, and the food we eat. All of these things add up to how much we weigh. Now, when we're talking about fat loss, that's the part that most people actually mean when they want to change their body. And this is going to be encompassing the fat that our body stores, whether it's essential fat or non-essential fat. As you can start to see, there are big differences between weight loss and fat loss, and where most of us actually mean we want to lose fat and not necessarily lose weight. Another way this can be referred to that you might have heard before is fat-free mass versus fat mass. So your fat-free mass is everything in your body but fat, which in this case, how I'm going to define it, is going to be more like your weight. Even though your weight in your actual body will include fat as well, for the sake of this video, we'll just think of weight as fat-free mass. So bones, muscle, hair, all that kind of stuff. Fat mass is the fat that's on your body, whether it is the essential fat that you have to have in order to survive, or some of this, extra stuff that you got that's there for a rainy day. As I just said, fat is essential to the human body. It really is. There is a certain amount, generally a percentage, that men and women should have in their bodies just to keep themselves functioning and healthy. And even though it's not fair, in my eyes at least, men tend to have lower body fat than women do. And this is because of hormones and how the cards have been dealt. Females genetically hold on to more fat just in case there is a pregnancy. Again, because of hormones. Whether you decide to have kids or not, as a female body, our genetic structure is going to want to add a little more cushion, a little more of a barrier in case something were to happen. You need to survive in the wild, an apocalypse happens, zombie apocalypse happens. Your body's gonna store a little bit more fat for that safe, guard, and just in case you might happen to get pregnant during that time. Healthy ranges for men are gonna be anywhere from 7 to 15% body fat, and this is because there is some essential body fat that needs to be kept, which is generally around 7%. So that's the lowest a man should go, is 7% to be healthy. But 15 is also a really good range. For women, the healthy range is gonna be from 13% to 25% body fat. Again, the lower end is what you can really sneak by with without having too many health problems, but going any lower than that is not good, no bueno. You wanna be in that range, and that is what is considered a healthy range. Now, it might not be what you want to see on the scale because for some reason we think that subtraction is the best thing in the world and that lower numbers are better. That's not always the case, but that range is still good. So as we're going through this, I'm sure you can see why tracking your weight loss could be misleading when you're trying to start a healthy lifestyle or a fitness journey. And not only is it misleading, but it's potentially harmful, whether emotionally, physically, or mentally. The fluctuations in our body weights can happen daily, if not hourly. Again, because maybe you're physically eating something that has a weight of its own and putting that in your body, you will be heavier after you eat something. Or if you drink some water, drink soda, anything, you will physically be heavier, but that doesn't necessarily mean you've added fat to your body. Okay everyone, that's gonna be part 1 of this video because it turned out to be a little bit longer than I wanted to. So I wanted to break up the video into smaller chunks that are just bite-sized and easier for you to hear all at once than rather sitting down and watching like a 10-minute video. This is the end of part 1. Look out for part 2, but I hope you enjoyed this so far. And again, if you have any questions or comments, just put them below and let's start a discussion, or let's talk about it more, or maybe write something down below that you learned from this video or you found useful. And then keep an eye out for part 2 that will hopefully be up by next week. Since I've already got all the filming done, I just have to edit and then post it. So thanks guys. Bye.